A sheriff in North Carolina who had been caught on tape saying in explicitly racist terms that he was going to wipe out all of the black cops apparently in his authority has actually been pushed out of his position. That is the good little update that we can give you today. It doesn't often happen, but in this case it did. Superior Court Judge Douglas Sasser suspended this guy from his control over these 3 different counties. And in case you aren't familiar with what actually happened, we want to give you some of what was unveiled. And bear in mind, this is not just allegations. They have the tape. Take a listen.
First extension that Melvin Campbell or Lewis Harris called their number. First one I found. Period.com. I'm sick of it now. Sick of these black bastards. Well, they trying to clean the house and be done with it, period. And we'll start from there. Just giving you heads up, that's coming. When me and Boyd and Nancy go to it tomorrow, the first we see, they ain't gonna make it, brother. I'm telling you. They might as well come somewhere else to go.
Okay, so to be clear, because that is a little bit hard to make out, what he is saying is, and this is rough, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of these black bastards. I'm going to clean house and be done with it, and we'll start from there. Tomorrow's gonna be a new effing day. I'm still the mother effing sheriff, and I'll go up and fire every goddamn, not even going to say part of that. You know what he's saying. F them black bastards. They think I'm scared. They're stupid. I don't know what else to do it. So it's just time to clean them out. There's a snitch in there somewhere telling what we are doing, and I'm not gonna have it. I'm not gonna have it. Well, what he doesn't have right now is his job anymore, and thank God. JR, this is what it takes for them to be pushed aside. It has to be that racist, and you have to have it on tape.
And also, exactly. If it didn't pop up on tape, there's no way they would have believed this. Because of course, every other name outside of, I guess, the correct ones for them to actually act like they care about. Because let's keep it real, they still don't care because they believe in these same types of things. You got this guy who's running the police, and he's talking about snitches. He's worried about snitches within the police department. What does that have to do with the black officers or the black personnel? Does he think that just black folks are born snitches? Or does he think that something about the makeup of their police department would push these particular black folks to then be the snitches on him? Does it still have anything to do with black folks? Or does it have to do with something else that he believes is happening? Some kind of coalition of people against him. Based off of what again? Dumbass sheriff? Their blackness? This is one of the things that I think people overlook. Whenever there's institutions that are controlled by racists, this guy headed the police department. Keep Hanna can fire folks, which he did. People that run companies, corporations, they can hire and fire people, which they do. Based off of their racism and in those opportunities for employment for these many of these folks that they control, then lose it, don't have opportunities at jobs, can't advance in this land of opportunity, then we complain about those black folks don't have jobs. This person can't get this going. Can't believe they're out of work. What's up with these welfare queens? They push all this stuff, but they're in control of whether or not some folks have jobs. Then they complain about it. If you control the system and you got people like this in positions where they can control it, and then complain about the makeup of the employees and who they've excluded and why they're out of work, looks like it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I hate these black people, get them out of here. Why don't these black people have jobs? Let's keep it real.
It's a great point. Like you being worried about, in general, snitches or whatever, implies that you're doing something bad. You being worried specifically about black snitches implies you're doing something bad, and it's real racist. That's what it implies to me. You're not just telling on yourself. You're telling on yourself in a very detailed fashion with the way that you're acting right now. And thankfully, the tape did come out, and this guy has been pushed out of his position. So don't worry, America. All of the racist cops are now out of positions of power. Thank you, America.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.